Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video of Olympia. And today I'm going to show you how you can track your progress with our benchmarks feature. And then I'm going to show you also the leaderboards feature in a more detailed manner. Let's go. If you guys remember, this was the tab you land when you land in other communities. But today, for the athletes, we're going to show you how you can use our benchmarks, add your benchmarks, and then, of course, for the personal trainers, they'll be able to see those benchmarks too, and the leaderboards. And since our flow is to be easy to use, this is very simple. You just click on the menu on your athlete, and then you come to tracking. And if you click on benchmarks, you'll be going to the tab of benchmarks, of course. And then I've had some benchmarks here, some test benchmarks, so I can show you all the features. But then I'll show you the filters you can use. So in the benchmarks part, you can search for the benchmarks you have for categories, and we have the benchmarks, conditioning, keeping gymnastics, strict gymnastics, Olympic lifting, and strength. So the benchmark is like all the benchmarks is like the missions and the things that communities do usually go on making. Yeah, so basically, if I click on benchmarks to show you an example, so you don't get confused, a benchmark is something that it's created by a community or even us. It's used for challenges and usually it involves the leaderboard. But you can also, of course, select other things that you wish. If you're a calisthenics guy, you go body weight and all of that. So let's click on a detail here. So I have here the air squat. I have here 1,000 reps of air squat. Yes, and if we click on, we can see the general information. It's a max rep air squat. We can see how many how many less reps we did, the percentile of how much we improved since the last performance, and of course we can add another one. And I'm going to show you how. So it's the within the day, you can put the hour, you can put the number of repetitions. Let's say I did 1002. And let's say you can even add a community. So imagine if you're a part of some community, you can add it to tell them, well, I did this on here, so I did on next level athletics. And then I can put some notes. So two more. Oh, sorry. And then of course, click on register and it's added. But if I come here, I'm going to show my performances, and this is the best part for the athletes and for the personal trainers and nutritionists, and imagine all of the fitness guys that want to read the performances of the athlete to compare for their nutrition and all of that. So on show my performances, we have a graph, and I've bulked here some progression. So I started doing 200. As you can see, now I'm doing 1002. And this is good. Why? Because in here you can see all of your progression. You never lose this data. And this is very important because you will never lose this data even if you change gym, if you change membership, if you change location. Imagine if you change a district and you have to change your gym forcibly, you will never lose this data. It's a problem that's already solved by us and is going to keep getting better. But as you can see, I have here the max rep air squat in that if I show you, I can update or delete it. If I click on update, you can see the details, you can see the notes, you can even update the notes. But if you don't wish to, you just come back and you're all set. And you can also see the other ones, for example, in 500 reps. If I come to update, I said, nice, okay, cool. And you can keep going on and all of these. This is a very simple tool to use, right? And a very fulfilling one because I like to watch this graph and see it grow exponentially every single day. For example, I've torn my Achilles here, and then I was able to do it again, and I was able to go back and do at least 380, which means this is good, and this is good because I know I've had some a downfall, but then now I'm doing the double. So if I come back and now I'm going to explain you how you can another one. You come here and you click on this plus button. On this plus button, you have the same filter, and you can search for whatever you want. So for example, I want some body weight push-ups. To ease it out, I just do strict gymnastics, and then I do body weight push-up, which is already here, so I don't even need to search it. So yeah, I'm going to say, let's say max reps, body weight. And now I can say I have did, let's say 75, and then I'm not going to say the community that I did because I did it at home. And now the notes was a great warm-up, great. And I click on register, and this is how simple you can add it. So, and if you come here, you can show your performances, and then there you are, your first performance um, registered on Olympia. To explain you how you can join all of this in the leaderboards, I'm going to show you the HQ. Remember the HQ benchmark that we were talking about earlier? So I'm going to show you now where this joins. So in the HQ benchmark, you can, of course, you can see the details. If you come to the plus, you have the details here. So I have here, this is not a specific exercise, right? This is like a couple of exercises that can be turned into a challenge if the community wish for. And you can, all, of course, put your performance here. You can put your weight. And then if I come back, because I already have some weight here predefined, I can show you my performances, and you have the same graph. If everything is the same, nothing changes. The only thing that changes is all the benchmarks have leaderboards. And if I come here and show the leaderboard, as you can see, this shows the detail of the benchmark, right? So what you're supposed to do and the leaderboard for it. So right now I'm at second at 78 kgs, and then Williams Mariachi is at 87 kgs. Is at first, so which means I need to train a little bit more. And this is great. So you can, of course, practice with your friends, create some healthy competition within the community, and then, of course, for the people that are a little bit more competitive, or even they want to show out on their Instagram or social media, this is a great tool for them. And if if we come back, of course, you can add, but if you add twice, imagine this is a challenge for winning something in the community. So you're only supposed to try it once. If you try it twice, it will appear here as some multiple performance marker that says the user has performed the benchmark more than once, which means you can of course train for it and please not put the data in. But when you're going to compete on here, you cannot put multiple performances without it saying for the trainers, well, this guy put multiple performances in the benchmark. So this is the leaderboard and the benchmark tool, which is a very easy to use tool. And of course, and it's very useful for every athlete because a problem that we identified and we were open about it was the loss of data that we have. Well, with Olympia, you don't lose any of your data. And not even that, but you don't lose data and you can keep going to whatever community you want, being free to use all the services in only one place. We hope you liked this video and really thought it was helpful because we really thought about this tool for you athletes that usually have some problems with connectivity and want to have your data. Because, of course, we know what it is to lose everything of our data when we change gyms, CrossFit boxes, so on and so forth. So just leave a comment on the next tutorials you want me to do, and thank you for watching and have a great day.